Man, I didn't care what way it was done today. Just said it was a matter of getting it over the line. Didn't care if it was pretty or if it was outstanding football. Hey, we just need to get the job done, and testament to the boys. Hey, every man stood up.
Kieran Hughes, you've chased that for a long time. What does that feel like?
Yeah, that's I spoke previously here. Like, it's relief's the easiest word obviously to use. Like, but proud Scotstown man. To keep coming back, to keep coming into this competition every year after losing 3 finals. Complete testament to this team and this community. Hey, to keep wanting to try and push yourself to try and get over the line. Like, and sometimes you don't deserve it. Sometimes teams don't get over the line. Like, and we just kept trudging and kept going and just kept believing, hey, that this is possible. Like, and felt for stage of the second half that no, that this isn't happening for us. They're getting momentum here, like, but we'd be a wee bit frustrated with ourselves now that we conceded the 2-pointer free in the last couple of minutes. You're 3 up, like, with a couple to go, like, and it's you know, you're going to get punished at this level. So you get away with the Monaghan County Championship maybe, like, you'd be able to get away from the kick out, like, but Kilcoo are an experienced side, like, and they're able to get the press on us. And with that win going into the town end, like, with Rory's kickouts hanging up, sure it's anybody's ball, like. So look, there's a wee bit of lady luck obviously involved as well now. Rory's kicking was absolutely unbelievable, and then Seth's been able to come off the bench. Unbelievable buzz it can give you, like, and keep saying it there to other people that the young lads coming in this year, it just gave us an outrageous lift. Like, when I seen them in the flesh and trained against them or trained with them, it just gave me the belief that no, this is doable.
You landed the second for one, particularly off the outside of the left in the second half, because when that went over, it felt like you said half a hand on it at that stage, and it almost got away again.
Yeah, look, I felt I had to do that, hey, because after giving a couple of ball away along the line, which is not like me, like, but I realised when I was on it around here that there was 3 or 4 coming after me, hey, and I was nearly after that saying to the boys, don't give me the ball, like, just use go on yourselves with it, like, because I'm just getting surrounded here. And you know, it's funny when the young lads, hey, and Donica and Max and them boys, all them boys know is front football, like, just playing heads up, like, but the way we've been playing the last couple of years is maybe getting and coming back and going across the row, and that's where I struggled probably with the rules this year, that I didn't get the hang of it. I was always coming back and Kevin and Brian Kenny at the end of full time and goes, just go forward with it. And he's just, this is not as easy anymore. Like, I don't have the capacity to be taking on men or anything like that in the body, like, but got away with it, hey, like, I would have been disappointed now losing a couple of them, like, but I'd actually forgot about the second score there for a second, hey, yeah. When we went to 3 up then, Rory's 2-pointer here, was it there? End of full time, I definitely thought there was a half a hand on it then, but they worked the last score unbelievably well. They knew they just needed a point to get back into the dressing room, like, and we had sort of said after the Newbridge game, like, if that happens again, there's 3 in it, let them come inside the arc, like, and we let McAvoy come in, and we were sort of tackling him. We were hoping he'd shoot off the left now, but he got the head up and seen a pass and got a flick to them and got the ball over now, and sure sounds the final was go, just get into the dressing room, get settled again.
You mentioned there being proud of keeping coming back, and like, you have had some awfully hard. I remember it was a year Darren hit the underside of the bar against Balday back
13. Never forget that.
And that's 12 years ago, and ever since that has been one after the next of really sickening ones. But
yeah,
where in those list of sickening defeats was Kilcoo last year?
Yeah, that was the most, like, humiliation was pinpointed after any Ulster final losses. I was still a proud man because I thought we turned up and we performed, and a lot of them days just didn't get over the line. But last year, now that was one where it stung, and it stung for months upon end. Like, and again, it was until I seen the young lads in flesh and training with them, hey, it was the only time that it started to leave me, that pain, when I realised that, no, hold on there, these boys can drag us over the line in this one, like, because I think a lot of clubs nationwide will talk about getting their young lads through, like, but there's young lads that are ready for it now, with the S&C that they've done, like, and the pace and the power that they bring to the whole thing, like, it's outrageous, like. And then obviously with the balance with myself, Darren and Rory, the older sort of fellas, like, and I keep saying it, it's not just for us, it's for the boys that have played in the last 10-15 years as well with us too. It's great to see them after and enjoy that wee moment, like, but there'll be some crack in the next rocket is, I can assure you that.
So enjoy it, Kieran. I'm a really fair play, lad. Enjoy that.